This is Carlton. It's now 6 o'clock and time for Central News.
Central News at 6 with Wesley Smith and Claire Taylor.
Good evening, welcome to the programme.
Our main stories tonight: we've been forgotten. The victims of thalidomide sue for better care.
And the search to trace the family of a man found murdered. Victims of the drug thalidomide are taking the government to the European Court to demand the right to better medical treatment. The support group leading the campaign says they're the forgotten victims.
All too often, it's claimed they're put through unnecessary suffering by doctors who don't understand their disabilities. They say the information is out there, but GPs aren't getting it.
Freddie ASTBURY was born 40 years ago with deformed limbs because his mother had taken the drug thalidomide during pregnancy. Out of more than 3,000 victims of the drug in the UK, only 458 survive. Freddie says they're suffering unnecessarily because doctors are ignorant of their particular medical problems. He's chairman of the support group Thalidomide UK, which is taking the government to the European Court. It's demanding that a medical database should be set up so doctors can treat victims correctly.
There's no doubt about it that we are the forgotten victims. You know, the problems that thalidomide victims are having are sort of ignored.
How vital is it for doctors to have more information on how to treat thalidomide victims?
Well, for an instance, a simple thing like a blood test. I had 25 needles in my hand to try and get blood from.
Medical ignorance of thalidomide problems can even lead to unnecessary operations.
I remember a chap who had tummy pains and he had extensive operations looking for a gallbladder that wasn't there. If anybody had bothered to contact us at Roehampton to find out if people always had gallbladders, we could have told them that often they don't. Recently there's been a chap who's had the same sort of problem for appendicitis. Well, some of them don't have an appendix. Now, if there was a centre that GPs could ask, contact or send patients to for opinions, this would be easier.
Freddie ASTBURY has begun preparing the